What's going on, everybody? This is Sheer from the Sheer Brilliance podcast. Just want to hit you guys up, man. It's a crazy off season. Right now, I think we're all enjoying this wait. I think many of us are enjoying what our front office is doing. It's exciting times. You know, Summer League team is on point. You know, we are getting ready for, the Summer League championship. So it's good vibes for Knicks Nation right now. But ultimately, I think something that has been mentioned but really hasn't been focused on too much is the upcoming extension season for RJ Barrett. Now, RJ is a young star in this league. Many Knicks fans, we have great ambitions for RJ. We see great things for him. But I'll be honest with you. One of the first things that I'll readily admit to everyone is I wasn't quite sure what RJ was. And what I mean is, you look at Ja Morant, right? I got into it with Knicks fans early in the season where I said, RJ's game really doesn't pop off of the screen. So I really can't. If somebody was to ask me to describe RJ, I really wouldn't know exactly how to describe his offensive game and his defensive game. It's almost like a work in progress. So ultimately, what I want to do is just kind of take a look at RJ. When we're talking about considering RJ for the max right now, what would be his argument when you're going over his negotiation for his contract as to why he deserves the max? And I was able to find this clip, from a little bit earlier in the season, and I was really like, okay, I kind of made the argument for him already. So wanted to kind of put this out there, very short video. Just take a look at the clip. Tell me if you agree or not. Put it down in the comments. But do me a favor anyway, just like and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel, helps with the algorithm. Be part of, Sheer Brilliance Nation, and we're going to make this thing go through the roof. But check it out, and let's go Knicks.
RJ Barrett. Come on now. You already know he was going to be the primary. He the bacon, okay? You already know RJ. RJ is doing it. I'll be the first to tell you, I didn't know what RJ was, and I still don't know what he is, but we're going to get back to that. So RJ Barrett, Julius Randle. Julius Randle is up there, all right? And 3 that makes up the bacon, egg, and cheese. Man, I am going to have to say Evan Fournier. Okay? Let me explain. I know you think I'm crazy. Let me just explain, because we can't disrespect Evan Fournier. All right? So, RJ Barrett, RJ Barrett is killing it. 3rd year, and this is exactly where the progress should happen. But this is also kudos to the Knicks organization. Let these players develop. Letting them develop is not making changes, kind of keeping the core together and seeing how they grow with familiarity, with comfortability and playing with each other. The Milwaukee Bucks did that. They didn't make any major moves. They let them gel, have that cohesiveness, and then put small pieces around them that put them over the top. We're nowhere near that right now. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm talking about is what RJ Barrett gets comfortable in his role and in the patterns that he sees. Now he's comfortable enough not to wait. He's not asking permission to be great. He's just being great. Now, when you ask about RJ's game, if I was to ask anybody about RJ's game, like, what is his game? You know what I mean? It's almost like porn. You know what I mean? Like, hard to describe, but when you see it, you know what I mean? Like, RJ, you can't say it's your shooter. Oh, yeah, he got 3-point game. No, he really don't. Is he a consistent shooter? Is he consistent at the free throw line? Is he a strong finisher? It's just RJ. And that's the biggest thing. And I hear a lot of Knicks fans, they're like, yo, man, he's going to be he's already a star. We already established that. And once again, I'm not hating on RJ. But when it comes to superstar, I was trying to really figure out, like, what is he going to bring that's going to make him that superstar? When we have a game with him and there's his direct opponent on the other side, on the other team, what can we say, all right, he's going to dominate him? And then the question becomes, well, how is he going to dominate him? And what I've seen over this since the All-Star break is that RJ plays bully ball. You know what I mean? Like RJ will attack you and he won't stop. And RJ also never gets flustered if he misses a shot or if he's off a little bit of a game. He has a short memory. So I think RJ is similar to early James Harden. Or if you guys remember back to Detroit Pistons had Rip Hamilton. What I love about his game, and this is also answering my question, he has that early James Harden herky-jerky style where it's just like, man, just when you think you got him, like he's moving and, you know, he's switching it up and switching hands and he's stopping, he's going, it's hesitation. Like he has a herky-jerky style. And that was the beginning of James Harden. So interestingly enough, when he came out of the draft, that was his early comp. His early comp NBA comparison was James Harden. And I'm like, I'll take that every day. I know everybody says Jimmy Butler, but I could see in terms of the herky-jerky style, getting to the basket, being unorthodox. Yo, that's the exciting piece. So when people ask, like, what is RJ? Like, what do you see? Like, what does he bring to the table? If I was to give a scouting report, what are the pros and cons? What are the strengths and weaknesses or strengths or areas of improvement for RJ? That's it. But his confidence is now going through the roof. And for the most part, I don't want to call it this way, but it began to rise as Julius began to have struggles with the fans, struggles with the team, struggles with his temperament. It's almost like RJ was just like, all right, well, somebody got to step up and lead this thing. And it's going to be me. And I'm not going to apologize for it. So RJ Barrett is the first. He's the bacon of the bacon, egg, and cheese, all right?
There you have it. I told you it was going to be quick. So y'all tell me what you think right in the comments. That's my opinion of what I see RJ as in terms of his NBA comparisons. Like, how do you see RJ? What do you think RJ's strengths and weaknesses are? I'm super excited about the possibility of having 2 point guards on a team that can really help take RJ's play to the next level. Hell, take everybody's play to the next level. So tell me what you think. First and foremost, what are some of RJ's strengths and weaknesses? You know, is there a different NBA comparison that you have that I may be missing? And how do you think these point guards are going to contribute to helping him go to another level? I say point guards with the assumption that eventually we're going to get somebody like Donovan Mitchell. Look for videos. I know you look for 500 videos from everybody coming about that when that happens, but fingers crossed. Same thing applies to life as applies to our team. If there's no struggle, there's no progress. Follow me on YouTube, Sheer Brilliance Podcast. Appreciate you staying with me. Let's get this. I'm out.